G'day, Josh Sims here again. Nailed the breakdown primer drills, got us all sorted and bodied ready to go. So we're moving into some attacking breakdown now, and what I refer to that is how we present the ball, how we land on the ground, how we make sure that we get the ball back to our team in an efficient and effective way. So I think there's three key points to break down. There's three key areas that you've got to balance the triangle of contact for me. One, you've got to be skilled, okay, and we're going to focus on those skills. Two, you've got to be gladiatorial, you've got to fight, because it's high impact, it's high nasty stuff, it's smack people kind of area, so you've got to be able to do that. Okay, and the third part, we've got to be strong. Right, so we've got to be able to have those skills, we've got to be strong, and we've got to be making sure we can take that contact in that space. So we're going to balance those three things out at training tonight. All we're going to do, Louis, you lie down on the ground. Imagine there's three of you in the bed here. So Louis is going to tick-tock, he's going to touch Junior, and then he's going to touch Chase, and he's going to keep touching. Now when he hears this blow, he's going to present in that direction. You're on his team now. Okay? You've got to get up to that space, and we've got to win that space, and we've got to get to that. Now there's no coaching, no pre-coaching in this space here, but I'm going to put the focus on this guy in the middle here presenting the ball. Now at the moment that's an even contest, correct? Essentially it's an even contest, yeah? How can we, as the ball carrier, make this a non-even contest? Yeah, we can place the ball back. So as Uppy gets up, Nick, get up slowly. Okay, I talk about getting born. So Chase is going to try and get born here. Where do you come out when you get born, Chase? Head first. Head first, that's right. So Chase can continue to try and get born and get his body out to that space to help us and win that fight. If we roll back here, Chase's first job probably isn't to put the ball out, is it? It's to put his shoulders out and get born out, and then we get our arms and our hands back to that space. And straight away, that makes this contest uneven for the guys competing for the ball. Rewind. Okay, if Chase just presents in the old jackknife there, the space for these guys to cover hasn't changed, has it? You see that? So you guys have still got the same distance to cover there. The only difference is you've just placed that and that. But if Chase now goes shoulders out through that space, suddenly we've changed the distance that we have to cover and put the advantage to my friend here. Make sense? Yeah. Okay, so we're looking for what I call the fog. This is the fight on the ground. Most of us give up the fight. We hit the ground and we give up the fight. We stop fighting. And only the guys above us or the ladies above us do fight. So what I'm looking for is to Chase to continue to fight for this ball to get back with his big muscles right until the end point where we release, or the end point that we get penalised or they get penalised. So you're looking to get born and keep fighting and fight on the ground. Make sense? Good, keep fighting through, fight through, fight through, fight through, fight through, good. Yeah, nice. And even though we're good, that's clear ball, eh? Contest there, no problem. Yep. Good, nice work. Good. Gives us all that easy ball, eh? Good, come, do we get the idea here? We're fighting, good. So we're not always ideal, so can you lie on your side? So let's say we've got to this point here, it's not always ideal, and in the game, we're gonna have this guy or girl in this space, correct? All right? So we're gonna have this tackler, or this assist tackler, or someone in the space. What do we do when we've got this person in this space? Someone's turning over, someone locks in there. What I see in the game is these people here trying to fight the ball back with their hands. Do we win that battle? No. No, we don't win that battle. But Chase is going to demonstrate how he's going to fight from this space. What are you going to do? Roll. Roll that, dig that shoulder down and release that arm off there. Now he can keep rolling all that space, but for us, for the less acrobatic of us, okay, all Chase needs to do is drive that shoulder into the ground. He can get to a squeeze, or even a drive of that shoulder is enough. If Chase just drives that shoulder and then shoots that ball back out in there, that's going to be enough for me to release. So go back here. I'm on him here. He drives me down, release. That's enough time for a support player to come into that space and get rid of me, correct? What's the hard person to get rid of? The hard person for us to remove in the tackle is this person right over the top of the ball, correct? If I'm here and he breaks me off, go, I'm going to release. See how much of my chest now becomes exposed. We don't just lie on the ground here and hope that our friends are going to take them out. So what I'm looking for here in pairs or threes or whatever is for you to just build into this, lock that down, and then drive that shoulder. And what are you driving with, Chase? What's helping you here?
Hips, core.
Yeah, your core.
Leg.
You can help yourself by getting a leg over. Okay? So you can help your shoulder go down by driving that leg over, and that gives all your body to release. Once you're down there, he can get into a squeeze, or if he breaks it free, he can just long place or present back into there. You lock on there as hard as you possibly can, and you stay locked on his elbow.
Yeah.
Okay? See what happens. Where you go. Locked on. Good. Now drive him down, Junior. Drive him down. Drive him down. Drive him down. Good. Yeah. What's happened? He's off his what? Off his feet. This is a size mismatch, so we'll see how we go. Lock on that chest. You lock that ball on. I want you to lock on him as strong as you can on the ball. Don't release. Okay, don't release. Good. Now you lock down. Drive down shoulder. Drive down shoulder. Good. Well done. Hold. See, he's relying on balancing on you. You understand?
Yep.
So he's going to balance. You're going to balance in that space, correct? So which way will you tip? That way. Right? So you don't need to go too far back this way.
Yep.
You only need to get me 5 or 10 degrees down that way.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So you don't have to wrestle and wrestle and wrestle and be strong. You just have to be violent down that way.
Yep.
Okay, and you need to use your body to get down to that space. You understand? Close the door. Good. And if he goes off his feet, what's he got to do? He's got to release. There you go. There you go. Drive down, 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 down. Good. Yeah, got him. Well done. And now all you got to do is present. Drive down, drive down, drive down, drive down. Good, good. You're off your feet, Louis. You got to release. As soon as you're off your feet, you got to release that ball. G'day, Josh Sims here at Hutt Old Boys Marathon, Lower Hutt, New Zealand. Got a group of young players, men, women, developing players with the club here, and we're going to do a breakdown session with them today, starting with some primer drills, moving into some attacking and defensive breakdown work. But before we get into the nitty gritty and the big stuff, we're going to do some primer work and look at some body awareness. So we're going to do breakdown basically today, and we're going to be looking at attacking and defensive breakdown. So once the collisions happen, once the tackles happen, once the player's on the ground, what do we do after that when we've got the ball, and what do we do after that when we're presenting the ball, when we're trying to steal the ball? We're going to do some primers, some activities, some stuff to get us moving and going, and a few little drills there, and then we're going to get into some defensive stuff, and then we're going to get into some attacking stuff. So primer drills are pretty damn important because it gives us some body awareness and helps the players to understand what their body shape should look like, how it should feel, where their legs should be, where their arms should be, without putting in that full contact mode, and just gives them that understanding of where their body should be in that contact space. Right, right. Left. Good, hold. Okay, if you get it wrong, you bump into each other. When I blow the whistle, you're going to steal the ball. Okay, so you're going to grab the ball and take it back. You're going to present it back to where your feet are. You okay with that? Yep. Left. Left. Nice work. All good? Ready to go? Same thing in your partners. Where you go? Left. Right. Good. Back again, ball in the middle. Left. Right. Good. One more. Left. Right. Left. Right. 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 Nice work. Watching here, we're going to change this drill just a little bit for you. Ball in the middle here. Simple, same drill, same space. Same drill down in front. Now, nice and close. What you're going to do, I'll get you about ahead width apart from each other. Now all you're going to do here is just straight shoot out. So there's no left, no right. It's just a straight shoot to steal the ball. Ready? Good, good. Okay, hey, one coaching point from here. We're going to do a bit of a fight here for the ball, and we've got a bit of a slow wrestle. How are we going to win this fight for this ball? What's the strongest part for us to get the pill back from here? Shoulder, right? So when we get into this situation, when we're in front of each other and we're both fighting with hands and stealing the ball with our hands, you notice that when I'm getting the ball with my hands, if you see from side on, there's not much of my body past the ball, you understand? So if I want to steal the ball in a game, or I want to get the ball back in the game, I want to try and get my shoulder and my chest past the ball. So I've got more of my body to take the ball back to my space. So when we get to the shoot, you want to try and close that space off the fastest you can. So close the space, shut him off, and then steal that ball and use that momentum to get back. So shut that space off here, ready? So just a competition to shut that space, ready? Good, good, better, nice. Okay, and we've got a bit more physicality about that space. All right, ready to go? We're gonna win that space. Shoulder past the ball. Shoulder past. Get it back though, get a presentation back, get the ball back to us. Ready. Good, shoulders first, close off, last one. Try the other hand this time, don't just go right arm or left arm, change the arm. Good. All we're gonna do here, we're just gonna get a little bit strong, get a bit warmed up for when we're going into breakdown. All we're gonna do in this drill, push them off that space and you're gonna find that space back to that ball. Ready? Good, good, go back to it, good. Good, get him again, good. Go back to it, good. Good, go back to it, pull him forward, pull him forward, pull him forward, pull him forward. Good, good, go back to that space, good, pull him back. Good, go back to that space, good, hold. Okay, he's gonna try and hold in that space as long as we can, as strong as we can. So you're gonna get about 30 seconds each, then we'll blow the whistle and we'll change over. Nice and strong over that ball space, let's go. Space, go back to it strong, go back to strong, good. Good, Junior, so strong. Big, go back to it. Go back to the space, good. Swap. Good. Good. Okay, all we're going to do from here, all right, is I'm going to lock into this. You might have done this for scrum before. So you're going to hop over here. You're going to lock one foot into there. You're going to lock the other foot into there. Away you go. Lock your foot in there. Good. Hold. Good. On your chest. All right. Now we're going to get 5 out of us. Nice and slow. 1. Nice and slow. Hold strong. 2. Good. Hold strong. 3. Good. Nice and strong. Good. Well done. Good. Hold. All right, so you see if you can get 5 out of yourself. Nice and strong, locked into that spot. It's a test for both of you. Put your knees on the ground if you need the ground for a bit of help. Nice and strong. Good, but should be nice and warm. Come in and we'll have a chat. A couple of little coaching points that we had in that space is essentially in a breakdown situation, we're looking for the strong body position, correct? Yeah, we talk about it in scrum all the time and we talk about it in tackle about being in a strong position or being in a strong space. Well, that's where we want to be at breakdown. Too many of us feel with our hands and feel with the breakdown in the small parts because we don't want to be strong. The bigger and stronger we can make ourselves in breakdown, the better we are. It's the collision area of the game. It's the high impact area. So it's the place that we need to be our strongest. Really happy with where we got to with that. Got some really good physical understanding of their body shape and body awareness and built them into that contact as they went along. So I think we're good to go now to get into some attacking breakdown and looking at how we